Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Picks and Parlays. It's Thursday, February 25th, 2021. We're back with 5 free betting picks for you. Of course, 4 directly from me and then 1 off our consensus report. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. My picks went 3-1. The consensus did lose, but and then I hit my best bet winner. So a very good day for me and nice bounce back day. We deserved it after a terrible Tuesday. So we get back to it today. Of course, 2 NBA, 2 college basketball, and then I'm not sure what we'll have on the consensus. We open it up live, and we'll go from there. Also, of course, as always, a best bet deal over at Picks and Parlays for me, and hopefully we stay hot today. That's the deal. So as always, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like for today. As long as you guys continue to do those things, we'll continue to give out our free video winners. So put in the comments who you like or what you think of my picks for today. But put it in before the game start. I had a lot of people saying DePaul pick was terrible yesterday. My only loss yesterday, yes, was not a good winner. Was not a good one. But I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so we go to it today. We started Clippers at the Grizzlies. 2 teams headed in opposite directions as recently. Clippers favored by, when I bet this, it was 7.5. Now it's at 8. Total 227.5. 4.5 star play here. I like the Clippers. And I also think the over is a solid play here. But my better play, 4.5 star play on the Clippers, minus 7.5. I just think this Clippers team is finally healthy. They're all back. And then you get a Grizzlies team that's shooting like what? The last 2 or 3 games, like 40%. You shoot 40% against this Clippers offense that can score a 120, 130 on anybody, you're going to lose, and it's going to be ugly. And I think that's what happens here. Clippers minus 7.5 here as our opening pick for the day. So, yeah, yesterday we had to sweat out the Bulls. We did get our best bet winner over on the Bulls. That's 7-2 with my best bets. And you can get in on the action today, picksandparlays.net/Craig. That's where it's just $14.99. That's $25 off the normal price. Also, at that same link, you can get my subscription. So instead of having to buy $14.99 every day, you can just get the subscription for $89. You get a week pass. So picksandparlays.net/Craig. Type that in or go to the link in the description, both here at Facebook and at YouTube. It's in the description. All right, then we go to another NBA game here. And Kings at the Knicks. And this Kings team is pretty good on offense, but their defense is absolutely terrible. Now they face a Knicks team that's good on defense. So I think this one, I have this one nailed. Knicks minus 2, total 224. I like the Kings here. And call me crazy. I know they're just 2-8 straight up and against the spread the last 10 games. And I know the Knicks have been pretty good as of late. But if you look who the Knicks have been beating, I mean, they struggled to beat Minnesota and really got lucky in that one. I think you face a Kings team it's getting healthy and can really push the pace. I think it's just too much for a Knicks team that's a little offensively challenged. So I'm going to take the Kings here. I think the line tells you how good competitive this game is going to be. So I'm going to take the Sacramento Kings as an underdog here. So don't forget, as always, put in the comments who you like. As Emmanuel's doing, he likes Michigan today. Big game, Iowa, Michigan. We did talk about that over at Picks and Parlays. YouTube and Facebook page. You can check out I was the host last night, believe it or not, as Chelsea Messenger had a little internet connection issue. So I stepped in, was the host, and Dan Kaiser has a free pick up on that game. All right, so then we go to college basketball action. This is a 4.5 star play. And UCLA at Utah. And these are 2 pretty evenly matched teams when you look at the stats. But I think stats can somewhat be deceiving. I think UCLA and is just way more talented. I've seen the line open at Utah minus 1. Now it's UCLA minus 1, total of 136. I just think UCLA is a better version of Utah. And I know they haven't been great against the spread, but when you only have to lay 1 here, I think they get it done. And they haven't been great on the road, and that's why this isn't a 5-star play. UCLA is just 4-4 straight up and 2-6 on the road against the spread. But I like UCLA to buck that trend a little bit tonight and get the cover here. UCLA minus 1 is our first college basketball play. All right, now our second college basketball play, we're staying in the Pac-12. And USC is coming off a big win against Utah last time out. Now they face a very tough Colorado team and a very tough place to win. Colorado's 8-1 straight up on the year in Colorado. There's a reason why they're very tough there. Colorado favored by 3. Total of 136. And what I like in this game, and I don't play it often, is a teaser, a 5-point teaser, because I think USC can stay with them. I think USC has a chance to win this game outright, but I think it's going to be close. I think if you get a 5-point teaser, you get USC at 8 instead of 3. I think that's an easy winner. I also think if you like USC, you have to think they push the pace a little more to their liking than more to a slow down game like Colorado likes. So I like the over 131. When you tease that down, it's 131. So USC plus 8 over 131 is a 2-team 5-point teaser. That's my 4-star play, the second 4-star play in college basketball. Now, as always, don't forget, get my best bet, picksandparlays.net/Craig. $25 off that link. If you just go to the website, you will not find it. You have to go to picksandparlays.net/Craig, either type that in or put it in the description. That's $25 off, just $14.99, or a week of my picks for just $89. So it's all at that same link. Check it out. 7-2 run with my best bets. All right, now we go to the consensus play, and we'll open up this live. Of course, yesterday we had 2 options at the consensus. We had the St. Louis Blues, and then we had the Philadelphia Flyers. I chose the Blues because at the time it was 3-0 for both of the picks. Of course, later on, Philadelphia, 3 more cappers came in on Philadelphia, ended up the biggest consensus of the day, and they won easy. And then, of course, the Blues lost 2-1. But we have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 plays on the consensus report right now. The biggest consensus at the time is actually a play I already gave out in that Clippers game. So I'm going to go with the Minnesota game. We see Minnesota in college basketball. So Northwestern at Minnesota. And we see, I think Minnesota's favored by 5 in this one. Minnesota is the consensus 3-1. So 75% consensus on Minnesota Golden Gophers tonight in the Big Ten. So Minnesota -5 is our consensus play. All right, so that's our 5 free plays. Of course, I'll give a recap of those plays. Don't forget, as always, do your part. Give us a thumbs up and put in the comments. We're getting 500 likes today and over 100 comments, so we appreciate. But continue to share, tell your friends, everything, and we'll continue to do our part and give out the free plays. As always, don't forget my best bet, picksandparlays.net/Craig. Red hot 7-2 run with my best bets, including a winner last night. And it's in college basketball tonight, just $14.99. That's $25 off, or $89 for a week of all my picks. So you get my best bet every day. Picksandparlays.net/Craig. Link is in the description. All right, so I'm going to give them out as I like these games. UCLA -1 is my top play of these 5 I'm giving out. That's a 4.5-star play. I just think UCLA is a better version of Utah. 4.5-star play, Clippers at the Grizzlies. Clippers -7.5. Grizzlies really been struggling on offense. They haven't got to 100. I think 2, for sure the last 2 games, maybe even the last 3 games. Against a Clippers team that can put up 120, 130 in a blink, I like the Clippers in that one. And then 4-star play, Kings +2. I think the line tells you this Kings team is a very live underdog here. And then 4-star play, I got a 2-team teaser in the same game. USC at Colorado. I'm going to tease Colorado or USC +8 and over 131. That's a 5-point teaser. And then the consensus play. Of course, picksandparlays.net. The premium picks drop down. Click on consensus. Less than $2 a day, you can get the consensus report for a month. Northwestern at Minnesota. Minnesota -5 is the consensus. I believe that's the line. I didn't look it up, so might be 5.5 now, but 5 I know is where that line opened up. So Minnesota -5 is the consensus in that one. So that's our 5 free picks for the day. Don't forget, do your part. Put it in the comments who you like. I appreciate the positive music. I feel like Illinois should beat down Nebraska. I don't know. That Illinois team has been tough to figure out in recent games. So impressive. The Big Ten is going to be, I think, some good matchups tonight. Ohio State at Michigan State. We're going to find out if Michigan State's for real. Can they get back? I mean, I think if Michigan State wins this, they're back in the tournament. So it's a pretty big play. And then, of course, Michigan, Iowa, the top 2 teams in the conference squaring off in Michigan tonight. So make sure you go over to picksandparlays.net/Craig. Get my best bet for the day, just $14.99, or a week of my picks for just $89 at that same link. Link is in the description, or just type it in. All right, guys, have a great Thursday. Hope it's as winning as was yesterday. And we're going to keep it going. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, we'll be back between 10 and 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.